The excessive force trial against former SAPD officers Carlos Castro and Thomas Villarreal ended abruptly this morning after the judge declared a mistrial. Now the DA will need to decide if they want to retry the case. KENS 5 reporter Andrew Moore tells us how we ended up here. Andrew.
Yes, after 5 days of work, this excessive force trial is officially over. And it's all because prosecutors failed to follow the rules when disclosing evidence to the defense. Still, the district attorney says he does want to move forward with this case and retry it in the future. But so what exactly happened here? Well, prosecutors this morning were planning to bring SAPD Academy trainers to talk about use of force in the case. But it turns out, according to the defense, at least one of those trainers believed Officer Villarreal, who was on trial, did not use excessive force. That's important because the prosecution is supposed to notify the defense if they come across any evidence that could prove a defendant is not guilty. This is called the Brady rule. The defense says the prosecution failed to follow it, and apparently the judge agreed this morning when he threw out the trial. Defense attorney Jason Goss says having this information would have been a game changer, and he can't believe they failed to disclose it.
How shocking was that to you that they had this information they didn't disclose it?
Mind-blowing. The fact that they had the information at all, the fact that their own experts were going to say that Thomas and Carlos were right, the fact that the DA is prosecuting two officers protecting the community when their own people are going to say that the use of force was justified.
Meanwhile, the district attorney told us today it is their intent to proceed with the prosecution of these cases, so it looks like this whole thing will be happening again. Of course, the second time around, it could be tougher for the DA. In this case, we're going to talk more about that coming up at 6 o'clock. Live at the Justice Center, Andrew Moore, KENS 5.